Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share in this video my tax preparation simple startup plan. When it comes to getting started, you want to be able to start from a simple point of view. There's so much information out here when it comes to starting your own tax preparation business that it can be confusing and frustrating and challenging, to say the least. And so the way I like to do it is give my people what they need to know up front when it comes to the core pieces of getting started. And so in this video, we're going to talk about the front end aspect, and that's having the knowledge and skills, the professional software, the third party bank enrollment, the tools and resources to do the work. And then on the back end, the behind the scenes work as far as the business structure, the business accounts, the payment process, the record keeping requirements, the compliance, the licensing and life insurance aspects, and all those different things that's tied into having your business. So uh, I work with people who want to start a tax preparation business only, which means they don't have any degree as a CPA or enroll agent at this point. Some may not, but we all about starting a tax preparation service only based business where that's going to be our primary way of making money is doing individual income taxes. Now, when it comes to working with different types of clients who might have uh, skills in other areas, like for example, a CPA who might want to start a tax and accounting firm because they're going to be providing more than just tax preparation service, is a totally different aspect of what I help clients do in general. Because when it comes to what you're going to specifically be doing other than tax preparation, then that's going to be on you. When it comes to any other skill sets you're going to use as a service that you're going to market inside your business. But for the most part, tax preparation is the primary business model that's going to bring people through the door. And you might decide, hey, once you have a client inside the door and you get to know more about them, you might decide that you might let them know you do other things other than tax preparation. And so that's how I normally did it. Was once I got a client for tax preparation and I got to know them pretty well, I would share my story. I would share parts of my business and what we do, and they had opportunity to find out more about the company as well as about myself, and that was important. So if they needed some services other than tax preparation as a result of me educating on some of the other services we provide that we don't necessarily talk about or advertise, then they had the opportunity to find out about that, learn about it, and if they needed that service, we could point them in the right direction on making it happen. So when it comes to a simple plan of action on the front end, I got two sets of clients. I got clients in my coaching program who are brand new with no prior training or experience, and I got some people who got some type of experience but might not have no uh, in-depth years of experience, but part of my coaching program. And so, regardless of what side of the fence you fall on, when it comes to starting your own tax preparation business, we talk about the core main pieces. As far as the front end, you got to be able to do income tax. You got to be able to acquire the knowledge and skills to sit down with a client, interview them, gather the necessary information, and prepare a tax return. You got to be able to learn how to master the software that's going to do the work with it. You got to learn how to go out and get more clients. And so it's a lot of different moving pieces to starting your own tax preparation business that we talk about, but we talk about the things that's most important to having a tax preparation business first, and we add on to that as we go deeper inside getting your business set up. So when it's all said and done, if you are looking to start your own tax preparation business, and I know we going into tax season, which is around the corner from now in January 2022, we got some people who looking to have their stuff set up and ready for 2022, and they can still make some type of income if they go out and market themselves effectively to pick up clients who need the services of tax preparation. So if you got your business set up right and you got all the tools and resources and things in place to be able to onboard a client, gather the information, interview them correctly and properly, get enough information from them to do an accurate professional tax return, then that's you halfway there. So when it comes to getting started, the first thing we talk about, other than some things that's indirectly related to learning how to do taxes and learning how to use the software, is creating a secure account on IRS.gov, because that's being seen as the most, that's a hurdle right now for getting started, because you have to have access to the application that you need to fill out, the fingerprint cards you need to have done in order to get your number, which allows you to buy professional software and work with third-party banks. So when it comes to my coaching program, it's customized based on where you're at in your journey. If you've been in the industry 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 years as an employee, but now you want to start your own tax preparation business, you still have a learning curve you have to get through. And so my coaching program is designed to help that individual. And if you're the person brand new with no prior training experience whatsoever, I send you information up front to make sure you're a good fit for being able to enter into this career industry of tax preparation and taxation before you make an investment with me. Because I don't want you to invest any money with me up front to find out a week or two later that this is not the right fit for you, and now I got to give you a refund. So the best way to avoid those mishaps is to vet you up front first by educating you on what it's going to take, answering all your questions and concerns up front, because you're going to definitely have some, and then send you over information that you can check out at your leisure to see if this career industry and business model is the right fit for you. So those are things we tackle regardless of where you're at in your journey. The front end is learning the knowledge and skills, the professional software, the tools and resources, and on the back end, we talk about the business structure, the business accounts, the payment processors, the record keeping requirements. Are you going to do manually, or are you going to use software? Are you doing it yourself, or are you outsourcing? We talk about compliance training. We talk about licensing and permits and certification. We talk about all the things you need to have inside your business for long-term growth and profitability, which we do step by step. And we talk about the most core elements first, and the things that we eventually have to do, we still talk about them, but we take steps to do certain things first as we embark on this journey of starting a tax preparation business. So when it comes to work with people who may already have their credentials set up, they got their EIN number, they got their EFIN letter, they got their PTIN, they got their business accounts, they got all those things on the back end of having a business already in place, and they might have some prior training when it comes to taking a tax course, or maybe working for a company, or getting started on some level, is one aspect. But at the same time, they still get educated and exposed to the different resources and tools that I use that help me inside my business, that I still use today, that I found about years ago, because on IRS.gov, that's my go-to site for doing my research on any type of situation that I'm going through when it comes to dealing with a client that I might not be familiar with. Might be a first-time situation with a client that I'm dealing with, and I need to know more about it, other than asking them all they can tell me about the situation, and then going out there and do my own research to find out what I need to do about helping them fix the situation if all possible. Then I show my clients real world experiences that I learned from operating a tax service, and protocols that we had to implement to help protect the business from things that were happening that we weren't privy to, because we weren't really asking those questions, because at the time we didn't see the need to answer those questions. But through going through certain experiences, we come to find out if certain questions we have to ask a client that we didn't used to. And that's what experience teaches you. As you learn as you go, as you experience certain things, you build up experience of situations that now you can turn over and teach and explain and educate someone else about, to help them not go through the same things that you experience from having a business as long as we have. So my coaching program is normally 18-month membership. You get everything you need to have when it comes to being able to set up and grow a profitable tax preparation service, all from one uh, environment. And that environment is me, and me giving you a platform that you can go to and log into to get different information and training that I'm going to make available to you, because part of my coaching program has to be automated, because I can't afford to sit here all day long waiting for different situations and aspects of what's going to happen inside your business to manifest itself, and me be there to be able to help you with it right there on the spot. I'm not able to do that. So a lot of the things we do in my coaching program is automated with pre-recorded videos and as well as live trainings weekly. And so anything you need to know, anything you're not sure about, I ask you to take notes about it. I ask you to write it down, highlight it, whatever it is, and then we get together and we discuss it. I help you get more clarity and get more clear on the things that you're not understanding when it comes to different aspects of the business based on where we at right now. So if you into tax preparation training, you need to definitely have a good understanding of that, be able to comprehend and interpret that information and apply it to the client correctly and accurately each and every time. And so that's an important aspect of having a front end plan of action together when it comes to having a tax preparation business. On the back end, behind the scenes work, having the business structure and the business accounts and payment processes and record keeping requirements and all those things talked about and in place is another important aspect when it comes to having employees versus independent contractors versus payroll services versus who gonna do payroll, yourself or outsourcing. All these different aspects of the moving pieces of having a tax preparation business is discussed in my coaching program. And so when I break down my coaching program and to services, you'll pay more by paying for each service than you would if you just invested a one-time fee or a monthly payment option into my coaching program, because it's designed for you to take advantage of the full coaching aspect of what I offer when it comes to helping you start your own tax preparation business. So when you want to get ready to take action, you have any questions or concerns, I always leave my contact information in all my videos, giving you permission to call me. Because to spend $2,000 with me and don't have any questions or concerns about getting started is not realistic. And then you want to be careful and stay away from these different videos and ads and articles about how you can make all this money in 3 to 4 months and take the rest of the year off to vacation. That's not realistic for you. It's possible, but is it realistic for you, especially being a person that's brand new, just getting started, just learning how to do taxes, just learn how to work with professional software, just learning all the different things that you need to know about when it comes to having a tax business? Is it realistic for you to maybe go out here and make $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in your first season? No, it's not. And that's the message that I'll let you know about when it comes to me speaking to you and being real with you about what it's going to take to be successful in this industry. And successful don't necessarily always have to be tied into money. It can be just the fact that you went out here and you had a desire to start a business, which was a tax business, and you understood that on your own effort, on your own resources, on your own knowledge and skills, that you didn't have what it takes to make it happen by yourself. And you was courageous enough to enlist someone else help to help make that happen. That's success right there in itself. And then to take action on the information that I'm gonna give you, that's gonna allow you to be successful when it comes to the dollar amounts, is another stepping stone. So when it comes to what we do in this industry of tax preparation and taxation, everyone can't do it. Everybody can't wrap their mind around this information. And so if you already know that you want to start your own tax preparation business and you've been procrastinating, delaying for whatever reason, life just got in the way, COVID got in the way, all these things just got in the way, we got to look in the mirror and say, time out for letting life get in the way of the things we want to do. Because when it comes to this business or any business that I do, giving up is not an option. I'm here for the long haul. I'm here until I decide I'm ready to walk away on my own terms. So if you want to get started, you want to know and learn what it's going to take to have a successful tax preparation business. For a limited time only, I'm giving away my free ebook that I wrote on the actual steps on getting started. People are waiting till this promotion is over with when it comes to the free ebook to reach out to me to ask me about the free ebook. It's no longer free after the promotion is over. So Friday of this week is the last day for the free ebook giveaway, which is the actual steps that I walk you through starting your own tax preparation business. And I'll see you in my next video.